right, my friends, so yesterday we looked at the MPOW MBITS S, which was probably at that time one of the least expensive, I guess, earbuds that I could see out there. And just so you guys know, those were sent to us by MPOW, so are these. These are the MPOW MDOTS. Now, there's about $1 difference in price. Those ones from yesterday were about $27. These ones are coming in at $28. And I think really, you know, for that $1, we'll be able to tell which one sounds a little better. These ones, I think their fit is a little different, and really if style plays a little bit in your decision, you may look at them and be like, oh, I like the ones that look a little more AirPod-y versus these ones. AirPod-y? AirPod, not potty, not a, yeah. So it's going to be $1 difference. So just kind of be aware of this. These ones here, look, 1,550 ratings, 1,547 ratings, 5 stars. And again, what I like about this is that people that are buying sub $30 US earbuds realize that these are sub $30 US earbuds. And you have to take that into consideration. If you're like, oh, well, I had a pair of AirPod Pros and those sounded better. I'm like, well, yeah, they're $300. These are 30. They're not even 30, they're $28. So you have to take that into consideration, because that's kind of an important part of this, right? This is a budget pair of earbuds. And how do they sound? If they sound anything like the MBITS S that we tested yesterday, I have high expectations that these are going to be good as well. All right, guys, we're going to crack these open, see what comes in the box. We're going to take a listen. What we're not going to do is do any phone calls. I do ask that if any of you own these and have used them for phone calls and want to share your experience, please leave them down in the comments, because it's great for the rest of us. But we're going to crack these open right now, see what's in them, take a listen, and let's do that. Okay, guys, here is the box. The MPOW's MDOTS True Wireless Earbuds. Model number is the BH510A. Like I said, these are IPX6 waterproof, so great for just going to the gym and if you're going to be a little sweaty, stuff like that. Punchy bass, really cool. Precise control. These are less stem, more in, if that makes sense. 1,500 ratings. I think that's really, really great. If you look over here at some of the images, magical immersive sound. Who doesn't like some magic in their life, right? Right and left mono mode or twin stereos, same as the MBITS S, they did that as well. Easy button control. So I like this one too, and this is something that you have to kind of be aware. The MBITS S was touch control. These ones I think are button control. So if you like a physical button, you might like these better. If you like that touch control, you may like the other ones better. All day enjoyment, 20 hours with the charging case, 4 hours per playback, 2 hours to charge. So IPX6. All right, let's see what's in the box. Here it is. Let's crack that open, I guess. I like when I use the knife and nothing happens. I need to change the blades, I guess. Okay, there we go. Okay, so standard box, just like all the MPOWs, it's like that red and black, which is kind of their thing. Here's the front, you guys saw that. On the back, Bluetooth 5, about a 10 meter, 33 foot range. Charging time, 2 hours. Wireless profile, HSP, HFP, A2DP, and AVRCP. Features, twin and mono modes, waterproof. Again, IPX6, so water resistant, let's say. Left and right mono, and bass plus. Okie dokie. So, what is coming in this little box? So these may even be smaller than the other ones, actually. The other ones were small. I think these ones may be smaller, which is cool. You get a little, what do you get in there? You get a little warranty extension if you want. You get a manual. My guess is the manual is going to be very similar to the MBITS S. Yeah, auto pairing, it says in there. Very cool. Throw that over there. Don't need to play with that. Yeah, same kind of manual. Comes in 5 languages, so English, German, French, Spanish, and Italian. Fonts look good. Everything's very legible. I checked out their manuals are usually decent. You can't complain too much. Really small. If you take a look at this, that's a really, really small USB cable. Just realize that if you're like, oh, I'm gonna plug these in over here and have them run down, but maybe not with this. This is a cable that's kind of big enough to, you know, put in your computer. Now the other thing too, this looks like it's a micro USB. Right? Yeah, that's a micro USB. Whereas the MBITS S, I believe, were USB-C, which I prefer. Yeah, USB-C on the other one. So if you're already like, oh, I like USB-C, well, I'll put a link up here if you guys want to watch that video. So again, USB cable, small but micro, and it does come with a couple different things. You get different size tips. If you guys can see in here, I'll just kind of crack this open for a minute. You get different tips and you get different rings. So these are, because they go in this kind of area of your ear, they give you different ring sizes to go around them to just to make sure that they fit right. So you get, I think I have an extra one in here. You get 4, yeah, one's inside the other one. 2 pairs of each. So a smaller pair and a larger pair, and same with the rings. So it's nice though, because you get some good customization to make sure these are fitting properly, because a lot of us, you know, we don't like things in our ears, a lot of us, and earbuds and things like that can be hard to wear for some, and I get that. I know a lot of people that's an issue. So here they are. You guys can see how small they are. That's quite small, right? You guys see that? Nothing wrong with that, I don't think. And if you're looking at a nice pocket-friendly pair of earbuds, that's nice. I like when companies are like, we'll make the case nice and tiny for you. Yeah, I'm down with that. So we got our phone over here. And again, what we're gonna do is we're just taking a sound listen. For you guys that want phone call quality, I encourage one of you to take, if you have a pair, leave a comment down below with what your experiences were like. And crack these open. There's one little light on the front. Crack these open, light, there it is. So it doesn't have like a full-size indicator, like how the percentage doesn't look like. Let's see if we pull one out. Oh yeah, so see these ones? They do have, there's a little tiny piece, and I talked about this in the other one. They have this little tiny piece of tape over top of the connector. So make sure that you get that off there, or else you'll be like, why are these not charging? And it's simply because of that, because now these would go in and would be able to start their charging phase. So just kind of realize that that's there. It's almost something that they should put like on top of here and be like, hey, there's tape on the connectors, because then you have to peel that off before you can open it, right? Because I've seen people write reviews and they're like, they never charge, and I'm like, that's because you didn't take the tape off. That's fair. So let's pop these out. Okay. And there's that little, see that little rubbery ring? That's the one you can change if you want to make these a different size. Oh, there they are, MPOW dots. So just tap that, and there's the tips you can change there as well. So I'm hoping for the best. These are going in. All right, seem good. I'm usually medium. Every once in a while I go large, but usually medium fits good. And MPOW dots connected. That's nice and simple. Okay, so let's bring up music. We're going to start with some rock music, some metal, some Disturbed. Okay, so a few things. These have got, in my opinion, way more low end than the MBITS S do. But the MBITS S, which is what I reviewed yesterday, have a wider range of sound, I would say. These are definitely more focused on the low, whereas the other ones have more of a everywhere sound, right? So if you're really someone that just says, no, I want all the bass, well, these give you that. Let's crank those up, and they're loud. I would say these ones are actually louder than the MBITS S, but that's a nice. It's at full. Actually, they sound really good. $28. Come on now. You guys can hear if there's much sound leakage. Yeah, that's a nice full. That's a meaty sound, I would say. It's like, All right. Yeah, so those are fitting my ears well. You can tell they got a good seal. It's definitely a punchy sound, and it's loud. They got some, and there's not a lot of distortion, like basically at all. They don't like push themselves further than what they're capable of doing, which is nice. Let's go back here, and we'll go to good old Lady Gaga. You know, it's hard. It's hard. Depending on the music that you're listening to. Again, these ones, I think I prefer the sound of these ones over the MBITS S because of that little more of a push toward the low end. Whereas the MPOWs have a little bit more, they have low end, not as much as these, I don't find. And they're a little more focused on pushing that level up a little bit more, where you get a little bit more crispness in the highs, in the mids, versus these. This is more low and mids, whereas those are a little, you just bring it up a little bit and be like, yeah, we'll push it more into the mids and highs. And it could be the seal, but I found that I had a good seal on the other ones too. These ones sound really good. I like these. For the extra buck, I don't know. And you guys see how I like that they go in my ear, and that you have all those options for being able to change how they actually sit in there. See, I like that better. Right? Personal preference, right? But I like those. Those have got a nice fit. They fit good in my ears, which is important. And take these back out. Little light says we're good to go. Right? Take those, pop. In they come. In they come. Yeah, you know what? I said this yesterday in regards to the MBITS S. I think it's hard, I find, if you're just getting earbuds that are, you know, sound-wise, you're just like, I just want to listen to music. Does it have to be the best music out there? Does it have to be the highest bit rate? Does it have to have the best noise canceling and all this kind of stuff? Majority of us are going to be like, no, I don't care. Nor do I want to spend that kind of money. And that's probably the biggest reason that you guys are here taking a look at something like the MPOWs, right? Is that they're super budget friendly. I don't think you're going to complain. You know, if you went back 2-3 years ago when I was reviewing, you know, like my first set of earbuds that came out, and, you know, people would send $30 earbuds. The expectation was, well, you're getting $30 earbuds. Just call it as it is. Now, though, you know, you're probably getting the sound quality out of a $30 pair of earbuds that you would have got out of a $100 or $150 set of earbuds, you know, a couple years ago. And that's great. That's great for you and I, the consumer. And you know what? If you want all the bells and whistles, and you want all the transparency mode, and you want all the active noise canceling, and you want all that kind of stuff, are you going to pay more? For sure. And if that's something that you need and want, then that's where you're going to have to look. But if you just want a pair of earbuds that is going to give you really nice sound, and you don't have a big budget, that's pretty good. The other thing is, you know what? If for whatever reason, you lose these, right? You lose them, or one breaks or whatever it is, it's not a huge loss, right? It's $28. Whereas, you know what? You lose a $300 pair of AirPod Pros, whatever. That's worrisome. You're a little sad. I know if I had a pair of those and I lost them, guess who's not getting another pair? Yeah, because I have a wife that wouldn't let me. That's right. I'm throwing her under the bus. Yeah. And it's probably smart that she wouldn't let me. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to put links down to these. This is the MPOW MDOTS Bluetooth headphones in ear with punchy bass sound. Yeah, I'd agree. They've got a nice sound to them. I'm pretty pleased with those. All right, guys, links down below if you're interested. It does help support the channel, which is always good. I want to thank MPOW for sending us these to let us take a listen. Well done, guys. Very nice. And that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little bell, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, my friends.